guys, so I wanted to talk about the 4 healing cards that are inside of the Necro game for you to be able to be aware of and be able to heal yourself as well as your teammates here. So there's 4 cards, and in this video you'll actually be able to get to see 3 out of the 4 cards being used. So that'll give you a good idea of how to use them when you're in a fight. The first one that you're going to want to be aware of is the one that comes with your deck. Automatically, it'll always be there, and that is the blood card. So this one is a self-heal card. It will only work on yourself, so if you have anyone else targeted and then you use the card, it'll work, but it'll still only work on you. It won't work on whoever you have targeted, which is nice, so you don't have to worry about accidentally healing the wrong person. And this card does 20% health, 30% mana is the cost, and the cooldown is 5 hours. So that's a really long time. So basically the only time you want to use this healing card is when you're desperate for heals, you're by yourself. It's kind of like an ultimate heal buff in like an MMORPG. So you basically want to use it when you're dying, you're losing the fight, you need a little extra boost. You don't have any teammates with you, you're outnumbered. That's when you want to use this card because it has a 5-hour cooldown and it only does 20% damage. Okay. So, it's a good card to have for emergencies, more or less. And that one, again, is the red card that comes with your deck when you first join. It'll always be there. You don't have to buy it, as far as I know anyway. And it is a red card. And it has like a little picture of, I'm not really sure what it is. It looks like a gem, something like that. But that's the blood card. And then the next one that you want to know is my favorite healing card in Necro, and that one is called Ster. And this one will cure a friend, their health up to 100%. It costs 30 mana. It has 2 uses, and it only has a 10-minute cooldown. So the reason why I like this card is it heals your friends back up to 100%, okay? It has 2 uses, so you can heal your friends twice in a fight. It only has a 10-minute cooldown, so you can go and buy another one once the fight's over and get right back to it with that card again. And it's really good for when you're in a duo fight, when you have your, when you're with one of your friends and you're in a group battle. This card is great because it's definitely the strongest. It will heal your friends back up to 100 twice. Cooldown is short. It's a really, really, really good card to always have on you at all times. And you can see it in this video. Lestat had actually healed, or I'm sorry, it was Saori. Saori actually healed Lestat with the Ster card. And that's why things started to change a bit in the fight that I was in. Looked like I had a good chance of winning, but she dropped that Ster, and once that happened, things went south for me. That card is extremely powerful. It is my favorite healing card in the deck. Okay, so the next one is called Red Hand, and this basically does the same exact thing. The only difference is it's a heal over time, and it only does 20% health recovery for your friends. Okay, so it only works on your friends, and so does the Ster. It will only work on your friends. You cannot heal yourself with it, so don't try because it won't work. Okay, and so this one will actually take 20 seconds for that 20% health to regenerate on your friend. But it also has a 15-minute cooldown, and it also has 2 uses. I almost never use this card just because I like Ster because it works way better. But it's good for emergencies, for when you're in like a big battle and you already used Ster and you can't use it anymore, it disappeared. Red Hand is a good backup to use because you can use it twice on your friends and they can use it on you. It's like a last desperation move to heal your friends. And another really, really important thing to know about Red Hand and Ster is that if you have the wrong person targeted, like you accidentally have your opponent that you're trying to kill targeted, instead of your ally. When you drop this card, it will heal your opponent instead that you're trying to kill. So make sure that you have the right person targeted, otherwise you will heal the wrong, you'll heal the enemy, and that's not good. But it happens. Just be wary of who you're targeting when you're dropping that card, like double check on that. And then the last healing card that I wanted to briefly mention, this one is called Vampire Aura, and it actually is a damage as well as heal card. It's one of my favorite in the deck because it not only gives the ability to get a bunch of really powerful sword hits for you against the enemy, it will also heal you. So it ends up doing 8% damage per hit with the sword, and then it will heal you per hit. It will heal you 3%. Okay? So it gives you a little boost of extra health, and it damages your opponent a bunch. So you'll have 20 seconds to use this card, and you'll want to try to hit your opponent with the sword as many times as possible during that 20 seconds to be able to get the maximum amount of heals. I don't know if there's a set amount, but usually if I do good with this card, I'll get like 3 or 4 hits in with it before it expires and wears off. And this card also has, yes, it also has 2 uses, and it only has a 10-minute cooldown. So that's really, really cool. You can keep using that throughout the night as you're fighting. So that's good. So yeah, those are the 4 basic healing cards that you'll want to know when you're in a fight. If you have any questions, drop me an IM. I would be more than happy to explain more. And you'll be able to see Vampire Aura, the blood card, and you'll be able to see Stir Hug used in this video. So I hope you guys have a great day.